Okay, so you want to know what the funniest thing about this whole thing is? Wait for the transition to go away first. Is if you look at the 77th episode of Minute 39, there's copyright claims on it, and yet somehow I can still monetize. Oop, that's out of frame. I could still monetize the whole video. YouTube, what is going on over there? I don't understand. Since I will be vlogging a little bit, I might as well just get used to myself. Alright, there we go. Hey there guys, my name is Blake, also known as The Nerd, and it's that time again. It is a time for another E3 vlog. Now, it's probably going to be as long as the others. Just going to give you a heads up warning unless I somehow edit it to where it's a little bit less longer, but it's still going to be really long. Holy crap, not only is my arm like really exhausted, because I'm a pretty tall man, but it's also itchy at the same time, but we'll work with what we got. Normally I do these introductions kind of like early-ish in the morning, like, not in the morning, but like during the day, like 3. It is currently 8:49 as I'm doing this whole thing, and I just got off a phone call, just ate a little bit of dinner, made sure this whole house was like cleaned up and vacuumed because I'm actually putting this on sale as well. I just got done watching, not too long ago, the Square Enix press conference, and I think so far that's the best one out of all the at least mediocre press conferences. Bersedia obviously having the worst one in my opinion, even though I didn't see it. I've heard lots of bad things, minus the cute one, the girl that actually announced one of the games from Bersedia. I thought that was like the best one after seeing just like clips of it, and so that's all it really did. Now I'm just gonna wait for the E3, the Nintendo Direct, because I'm really excited to see what they offer for their console, which is just mostly Switch games. So I imagine it's going to be very good. I'm actually excited to see who the next Smash character is, and I'm also excited to play some of the demos that Nintendo's offered, even though I did not get a Warp Pass for that. And I can only blame myself for that one, for not realizing on time. But I do have fast passes for other ones. So alongside that Switch over there, I'm also going to bring everything you see in this bag here. And the lanyard, I almost forgot what the name was. English wording, sentences, how do they work? Alongside business cards, so I'll be sure to hand them out. Miku, in case I go into the Sega booth and some employee sees me with this thing on, they'll be like, oh, wait a second, we do Miku things. Perhaps we should tell them about a Miku game on Switch? I doubt it, but maybe that'll work. And then everything alongside here, the typical stuff, some deodorant, little portable toothbrushes, etc. Because, you know, you always got to be hydrated. At a con that is full of dirty, you know what I mean. It's full of dirt. I don't want dirt and sickness on my trip. Alongside that, I also have, I don't know if you guys can see the capture right there, but that little red thing, that's my new capture. Not sure if I'm allowed to bring it in. I'm pretty sure I am, but I only bring that for the Bandai Namco arena, which, once again, thank you, Bandai Namco, for the opportunity to go into your VIP arena. Again, it really is an honor. If you're wondering about this was actually from the Main Abyss, which was the last time I went to LA, so a little leftovers. There was a little bit of business on my business on the backside, though, because I got business cards, which didn't matter because it probably wasn't that event to go to, or event to show that off. But if you want to check out the website, this is actually one of my friend's comics she has online. There's the website right there if you want to go ahead and pause it and read it for yourself or look at it yourself. It's actually, I like it. I haven't read all of it and whatnot, but I like it. That's what I had, and actually the cover of Smash Ultimate actually has Mario Kart 8 inside. So those are the only games I'm bringing, aside from the games that are preloaded onto the Switch itself. And then the hat, because, you know, sometimes I want to be unique and whatnot. But that's pretty much about all I'm bringing to there. I'm hoping I make a lot more room for the stuff to bring on the show floor, and hopefully this suitcase will fill it all. Because what I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a heads up, because after, once again, I want to make sure I'm actually angling myself correctly here. Okay, I am good. After the whole show floor is done, I will be heading up to my hometown for a couple days, just kind of hang out there a little bit, kind of get away from the heat here, which today was intensely hot. It was like almost 110 degrees and it's the desert of California. But I'm just super excited to meet up once again with my online friends I've made, and I know somewhere I'm going to spot and meet up with iJustine again. There seems to be that little trend of iJustine popping up somewhere, like we met many times at E3 in 2017.
Like 1,700.
1,700.
It's a lot.
And then once during E3 2018, so if I don't see her once, at least film her once, then I think I broke tradition. Otherwise, I'm also excited to play the games there and whatnot, so I definitely need to finish rendering out the React videos I have from Twitch, and then I'm also editing a couple of Soul Silver videos. All I need to do now is look forward to the Nintendo Direct, which I actually might get up earlier than normal in order for me to actually work out at the gym, because I didn't do that today. I actually wanted to do that. I've been doing that a lot more recently because I'm not all the way that I used to be, and I want to get back to that. So I've been working out, I've been going on a little bit of a diet, which hopefully I won't be breaking at E3, although it probably won't be too hard to break, hopefully. Yeah, just the gym early, and then the Nintendo Direct, and then onwards to LA, where E3 is. So before I stumble on a little bit, have a nice final look at my water bottle over here. Oh, and the lamp. And I guess the PC. That's about it. Now, excuse me, I have a long process to go through. Okay, so it is now the first actual day of E3. Well, not yet. I mean, it's still the Nintendo Direct. We haven't quite reacted to it yet. In fact, we're doing this at 8:47 a.m. No, actually, it's 8:46. And we're almost getting ready for the Nintendo Direct here. My arm is in a weird position. There we go. Let's normalize that, shall we? But we got a few minutes. Here's the setup. We're watching the Nintendo Direct. In fact, let me go ahead and remove this image. Boom! Wow, that's not in theater mode, but you get the point. Only one person in. Lovely Vissel, shoutouts to you. And we originally was supposed to say hi. Oh, there we go. Just in time! Perfect, look at that. And if you do actually want to catch my live streams, it is actually over on twitch.tv/BlakeTheNerd in case you're interested in more Twitch stuff. Alright, that's enough of the promotion. Bro, what a time to be alive. Oh my gosh, I just got back from watching the Nintendo Direct. Hold on, turn off this light here. Or make it brighter for me. And at the last minute, they revealed Banjo-Kazooie and Smash! That was one of my biggest predictions, was Banjo and Smash, alongside any Nika game on Switch, Bayonetta 3. Obviously, I didn't get the other remaining two, but Banjo and Smash, yo! So I'm definitely excited for that. I might put up my reaction to this, but I'll give you a fair warning. Much like Ridley and Smash last year, this is gonna be pretty loud. Yes! Oh! Let's freaking go! Yo! So that was the thing. I actually have a little bit of haul so that I can soothe my throat after all that. And for the most part, unpacked. However, once I'm done exporting my live stream that I did from Twitch over here to YouTube, I'll probably take my laptop in case I actually need it. That won't be a bad idea. However, the microphone, I think the microphone will have to stay, but the mouse will go with us and whatnot. So, last minute recordings. I am so glad that I did the gym. It was so worth it. I feel even more energized now for E3. I cannot wait to go. I'm just gonna bring you guys along. Let's go. We have made it. We are inside. Bro, look at this. Look at this. Look at all of this. Alright, so first thing I need to do is actually head over to the South Hall because I need to pick up my Bandai Namco badge. So I'll do that real quick and then probably head over to the West Wing for take a look at Nintendo. This should be fun. So I just got out of the Bandai Namco booth, the VIP section of it, and yo, it is so much nicer than the one last year. It was vibrant, it had this nice color to it, it was different colored sofas, it just felt nicer. Like, last year's was pretty cool because of the orange carpet, but yo, I gotta have a tough time competing with this year's too. Now onwards to the other side. I have made it over to the West Wing side of the convention. I'm actually really excited to see what it looks like. Come on, let's go. Looks like Banjo ain't the only one going to Smash. Just ask her.
He is. He's confirmed. He's confirmed.
So is Miku. Like look at this. I can never hold on to this Smash. Look at that. FatRat, our dreams came true. Miku's actually in Smash. Yo.
You got to be in Smash. That's how it is.
Everyone is here. Everyone is here pretty much. Also, she made these in case you didn't know. How long do these take you to make these?
Not too long, actually. I do have a DIY on my YouTube. So my name is Gunda Chris, and I do custom amiibo and DIYs for Nintendo. A lot of stuff. It's Miss Gunda Chris on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. So
you heard it first. And how long will it take before she makes a Miku amiibo?
well, I mean, hey, you requested it. Just remind me after E3.
Yo, okay. You heard it here first. And just like that, day one of E3 is done, and now I'm here at my hotel, which I believe is called the Sunset Plaza. It's actually Beverly Hills. Staying here last year, it is phenomenal. Before I get into talk about what I did, there is a third floor that was under construction when I last stayed here, and it's been under construction, and it's been finished ever since. It's phenomenal. I'll have to show you guys tomorrow morning when I get up. You ought to see it. It's phenomenal. But earlier today, I didn't play any games particularly. I only played one. I think it was called Mans of Mina, or Minar, I think. It's basically like Minecraft story mode, where you can make decisions and it might impact the results of your story. So that was really interesting. But other than that, didn't really play a whole lot of games. I did talk to a couple people, including Miss Ganacrease. Again, you've seen her in the vlog. We discussed, we actually found each other again in the South Hall. On top of that, I also met up with Attack of Toucans and Chris of Chris Cross Media, and Christian. Chris, fun fact, was actually my former manager at Screenwave before he got promoted to, I think it was director or editor. I don't know, like something bigger. But other than that, that was it. And earlier tonight, which is weird because I actually did a previous recording of this, it was across from our hotel. It's called Saddle Ranch. It's really good, right across from the hotel. So if you happen to go by E3, even though it's pretty far away, I'd recommend the Sunset Hotel because that's actually phenomenal. Stuff is cozy. Again, I'll just show you guys in the morning, probably during a montage. But in that restaurant, I had barbecue burger, which is your basic barbecue burgers, with this tater tots, Brussels sprouts, and this drink they call the Bullfighter. I'll just show you guys how big it is because holy crap, it's actually big. So I was not expecting that, and surprisingly I finished the whole thing. Oh man, I gotta hit the gym afterwards. I don't know if there's actually a gym around here. I don't think so, but it might be interesting to see if there is one. But that's all I did for today. Tomorrow is gonna be a little bit bigger with some of the stuff, including games. I actually have a Fast Pass for Ubisoft, so I'll be sure to check out one of the games over there, and possibly Final Fantasy VII. Other than that, I might head to the West Wing, see if anyone's there, because usually that's where my friends are, is online friends list, is the West Wing and whatnot. So I'll see a little bit there, but otherwise, I want to leave you guys with this song that there were two guys that actually went around each table and performed a song of the person's choosing at the table. I wanted to leave you guys with the performance of theirs, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay, so it is now Wednesday morning. I just had breakfast over at the hotel. The hotel actually had a breakfast buffet. I just had a ham omelet with some bacon, hash browns, and a apricot Danish. I also had coffee, which I just drink black. And afterwards I had a banana because I ran out of bananas, and then as soon as they had more bananas, decided to have one because why not? So I decided since I have plenty of time, I probably will be leaving until 11 or 11:30 just to walk around a little bit because I never did that when I actually first came here, and I figured just a slight stroll after breakfast isn't that bad. There's actually a nice hotel right next to us. It's pretty big. If you look at that, oof, that's humongous. I actually like the sights. I really do like the sights. Like, of course there's the Starbucks. Because why wouldn't also Carney's? Like, that looks like it was taken over by Nickelodeon. I don't know why. That sign is just taken over by Nickelodeon of all things. And my big agenda for today is to first off head over to the West Wing where Nintendo is, just to see if I can find any more online friends because that's probably where a lot of them are. And then just go over to the South Hall just to play the games there because I have a fast pass for Ubisoft. Of course I have Bandai Namco access, so I'm sure to play a lot of games there. Plus I really want to play Final Fantasy VII. It looks so good! And I decided to go back to the hotel. I'm actually back here at the hotel because it's a little bit quieter, not so much noise, and I do want to talk about the room before I forget about it. So the room you're going to see right now is, once again, really nice. This one's actually been in construction when we last went for E3 last year, but since then it's been finished. It looks nice. The bedrooms are super comfy, although not as comfy as last year's. My personal opinion, probably maybe just a teeny bit stiff. I'm not really sure about that, but it does have a great view of the city, especially at night. During the day, it's probably a little foggy because it is LA. LA is known for the fog. And then in the bathroom, it is so nice. It's literally like, there's a lit up mirror and gigantic shower and whatnot. It's really nice. And once again, I said this once, I'm gonna say it again, a huge recommend for me, whether going to E3, Anime Expo, or just want to visit LA for a bit. You know, I never really went into detail about these wristbands, but the Bandai Namco VIB wristband. And it reminds me a lot of the wristbands at Stagecoach, which is nice because I don't have to carry around an extra lanyard around my neck, so less pain on my neck. Kudos to them for coming up with something a little different. With that being said, I'm gonna shut up and actually finish up getting ready, even though I'm almost ready. See you guys on the show floor. Day numero dos of E3, heading over to the West Wing right now for Nintendo stuff, and then onwards to the South Hall for some gameplay. But first, Nintendo. Alright, so met up with Super Duper Dandy not too long ago. Now I'm currently in line for Mario and Sonic at the 2020 Olympic Games here in Sega Atlas. I also played a little bit of Persona Q, the booth of there. Surprisingly, there was no line. You could just walk right in and just play, which is kind of awesome. I wish there were a little bit more demos like that, but it's E3. Because stuff like this, that can't pass. And just got done playing Mario and Sonic, the Tokyo Olympic Games ones. It was not too shabby. It was pretty fun for what it was. We only got a few friends, got to play a few characters, but hey, it was fun. Did get a shirt out of it. Plus, I think there's something about content creators you can sign up for, so I did that as well. Maybe, just maybe, that might be the key for me to get Miku on Switch. Well, it's a good thing I'm not in any of these lines. Boy, look at how crowded that is. Sheesh. It was like this last year as well. moment when you spend way too much time in like one booth and you realize, oh wait a second, I have another booth to go to. Yeah, that was me. That was definitely me. So now I'm finally making my way over to South Hall. I have the Ubisoft Pass ready at 4 o'clock, I think. I don't know why I turned my phone upside down. Guess it's kind of cool. But I'm also hungry. I haven't eaten anything, so maybe we just get like a quick bite and a quick drink. I'm not really sure, and then head over, try it again with Ubisoft by choosing. I don't really know how to do that. I think it's specific. I can't really say, but it's definitely actually doing that. So onwards to the South Hall now. What's up, man? Just got out of the Ubisoft panel to, because I had a VIP pass, decided to use it on the new Watch Dogs game, Watch Dogs Legion. There was no gameplay, however, we just sat around and watched the director, and I think one of the producers of the game actually played it, so it's kind of cool. Got a pin for that, and this huge freaking mask. Look at this thing. Ubisoft wins the Best Souvenirs award so far. TikTok has a booth at E3. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I'm hearing a car blasting music. Welcome to LA, where people love to blast the music out of the cars, despite the fact that there may be horn honking. But did play some games, not as many games as I would like to. I apologize, you can't see me, it's pretty dark out here, but I figure I'd get out like 10 minutes early because I get picked up 10 minutes early. Holy crap, there's a bus over there. But did play a good amount of games today. I pointed out Mario and Sonic, Persona Q. Wanted to play Luigi's Mansion and Pokemon a little earlier. You guys meant to see a preview of the Pokemon area. And I do want to check that out tomorrow if possible. Like, I think tomorrow's going to be dedicated to Pokemon, maybe Luigi's Mansion, Final Fantasy VII, I can get around that. And, of course, Bandai Namco, because gotta take advantage of that. Haven't so much this year, but I definitely know I'm gonna have the upper hand advantage. So off to dinner once again, back at the hotel, and then, oh boy, this is going way too fast. Day 3! So, we'll see how that goes. Also back in the hotel, but I forgot to mention people I've met during this day of E3 as well. Miss Gana Crease again. I swear she's going to be the Justine on this trip. Couldn't spot her every single time, and I don't know why. Saw Roger's base over there where Miss Gana Chris was. Eventually, later on, I did stay in that spot because Brandon from Break Room Arcade was in Link's Awakening line, which, surprisingly enough, you guys might have seen the statues over there, but I guess that's not where it leads to. I guess you have to, like, go straight and then it whoops around and whatnot. I don't know the whole stage layout. And then Nintendo Capri Sun was there. I met up with him. Super Duper Danny we met and talked for the first time in person after, I think, almost 7 years of knowing each other. I think 7 or is it 8? Danny, let me know in the comment section below if you're watching this. It has been way too long, and of course Yoshilla was there as well. So I mean, hey, nice catch up and talking and whatnot. And that's really what I love about this convention is. Not so much the games, but just being able to meet the people and kind of talk to them after not talking for a while, or especially a year or ever in Super Duper and I's Danny, Super Duper Danny and I's case. Other than that, dinner again tonight at the usual Saddle Ranch. I know I saw a martini there. It was in a glass that looks like it was made of cotton candy. Not really sure, but definitely might have to try that out. Second night of getting drunk, and I swear it will not be. I swear it won't be that giant bottle like last night. Also, I think you guys should see this mask a little bit closer up in hand because this is the most ridiculous but funniest thing I've gotten in all my E3 experience. What the heck? Okay, first off, good morning. Secondly, I don't know how my battery's draining 1% on here. Like, I charged it last night, so that's kind of weird. But, as you can see, I'm on the highway right, well, I'm on the street right now. I didn't know it was green until now. Just walking over, just getting some water because I got up at like 6:15 in the morning. It's like, why not? grab some freaking water somewhere. Probably not gonna be. Oh wait a second. Oh wait, no, they don't. Well, we'll see about water, but for the time being, just probably gonna maybe walk around. It is the last day of E3. Okay, but what are you doing? I don't like it when cars are slow. Like, you have to walk around them for some reason. Today's the last day. Holiday day too, which is kind of weird. Today, I definitely go for the Nintendo stuff. I do have a fast pass for the experience right next to it. So early in the morning, it's gonna be the West Wing, and then maybe hopefully I can get into the Final Fantasy VII thing. I wasn't able to do it yesterday, but I don't know. I'm gonna head over to Starbucks now to get either some water and not food because I can get it for free. Mostly just water, and probably use the bathroom there because I haven't used the bathroom yet. And also a cool thing is being able to walk here early. I can actually see this Nickelodeon subway train, which I recently just found out was actually signed by Nickelodeon. You can see the logo there. Cool, so Carney's is now owned by Nickelodeon. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, it's probably up to you to interpret. Alright, so managed to get breakfast. You guys will see it right now. Managed to walk around a little bit just to get a little bit of exercise. And now we're here at the show floor. It's about to get ready to open. We just arrived. Well, actually on time. It just opened, so that's a good thing. So final day, gonna have to I almost said the South Hall, the West Hall, because I have a fast pass for the experience right next to the Nintendo booth. Want to try it out. It's at 10:30 though, but I want to see if I can try to get quick in line for Pokemon Sword and Shield. If not, it's fine. I got plenty of time. We're spending a lot of time in the West Hall anyways, and then make my way towards the South Hall later on, because I do want to finish all the Bandai Namco games that they have at the booth. I want to take as much opportunities as I can because of the access. Watching the background stuff, yo, that inside is so freaking cool. Like, I'll show you guys that right now. Totally awesome. Now I'm on my way to the Unreal Garden. I just made it in time. I have 7 minutes to spare for my pass, so I'm gonna get in line immediately. Okay, bro, Unreal Garden E3. So freaking trippy, dude! I was literally seeing like mushrooms everywhere and a sky whale up above, a manta ray floating around. It's a crazy experience. It really is. If you haven't checked it out, well, I'm pretty sure none of y'all already checked it out. But even checked out E3, you definitely missed out because ooh, that was some experience. I'm so close to Sword and Shield right there. I can almost taste it. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So, just got done playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. That was the last thing I had to do over at the West Hall that at least I wanted to do. So, we're just done with that. I'm gonna head over to the South Hall. First, got some lunch here, and it's pizza. Pizza from over there. Maybe it might be appetizing. I haven't had food like this since 2017. We'll see. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get into the Final Fantasy VII game, but I did get this root beer blaze flavored Bang energy drink. To be honest, it tastes like fruit inside root beer. I don't know why I think that, but it's an energy drink. You gotta have some energy taste in there, right? Hey, I'm not able to play Final Fantasy VII, which is kind of a bummer, but I did it. You can't beat a demo. I've played every game that they had demoed at Bandai Namco. All thanks to that little area right there. So, once again, probably gonna gloat it over and over again, I apologize, but huge thank you to Bandai Namco for giving me that VIP access. Holy crap, that's a brilliant opportunity, especially with the lines and whatnot. It's just kind of great. I'm thankful that they did it last year, and I'm even more thankful that they're doing it this year to give me this wonderful opportunity. What we'll do in the future, hey, by all means, go ahead. I give you full permission to do that sort of thing. But I think with that, I'm actually done with the Bandai Namco booth, unfortunately. But after playing all the games, you know, just gotta walk around a bit. Actually, you know, I think I'm done with everything I wanted to do, so all I gotta do now is just like walk around, maybe meet up with a couple of friends on here, and we'll see where it goes from there. Not too long ago, this was filled with a lot of people, but now it's barely used by anyone other than myself. Floor feet for evidence, and that guy over there apparently, and very few. Oh, by the way, there's your show over there. Oh man, I cannot believe it's almost 2 hours. Is it 2 hours? An hour until the whole booth closed. It felt like yesterday. Oh jeez, you're seeing my face. It felt like yesterday we were here. Everything was packed, and now it's about closing time. It's a good E3. The run definitely lasted while it could, so pretty happy about that. One final look at the Nintendo booth. Now pretty much all just dying down at this point. There was barely any lines over there. There's a small line for Link's Awakening. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get it, but I got a pretty good amount of what I got here today, yesterday, and Tuesday. So I'm pretty happy with that as all. Well, that's it for me. Oh, we'll make sure. Okay, yeah, a little bit lower. That's pretty much it for me. There's an interview going on over there, but not interested. So, that's it for the fun. Life starts tomorrow, and for me, life starts on the mountains, where there is barely anything, and family, not gonna lie, can be annoying sometimes, but it's annoying in a lovely way. Does that mean I'm excited for that after this? Freak no. That's always the thing with like cons, is like you're excited to go to the con, but then you're sad to end, and you're also really miserable when life has to kick in. At least I'm not working at Walgreens like the last time. I guess it'll be a unique way to end off E3, or at least this vlog. Anyways, that's it for here in LA. See you guys tomorrow at Big Bear, which is my hometown. Well, going from a city to a nice, beautiful scenario hometown filled with trees and whatnot. This is the day after E3, and I'm not gonna lie, getting a little bummed out. If you went to cons, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like, we're having so much fun at the cons, you're doing everything you wanted to do, and then the day after, or like minutes after you leave the con, you get the blues. Because I felt that as soon as I left the convention center. It was like, it hit me that hard, which normally it takes like only a day after to do it for me, but as soon as I got out of the car and I headed over here, yeah, instantly felt it. And unfortunately, not even the scenery, which is really beautiful, by the way. This is my hometown. I don't think I ever mentioned this before, but even this unfortunately doesn't really do justice in terms of get rid of this blues and whatnot. But despite that, I definitely had a lot of fun, and I think I had a lot more fun this year than I did last year, which is weird because I had a lot of experiences last year as well. But this year alone, I also was able to meet a bunch of people I never met before. Well, for the first time, alongside people I've met like many times. And while there weren't people that I did meet, I wasn't able to meet again, like I Justine, Miss Crease did make up for it. I mean, we did meet like 3 times, so that counts. And unfortunately, there's no Masanella, Josh Joseph, Conroy. Holy crap, that bus came at a bad timing, but at least it was better than my actual takes of these. Oh my gosh, my hands. I forgot how badly my hands cramped during this. But those guys, unfortunately, I wasn't able to see them, but I think in the long run, the people I did get to meet again was really worth it. But speaking of, special thanks to all the people I met over at E3. Once again, Miss Crease, which I think who is the only one, video-wise, that made it into this vlog, which is really weird. And then the people I've met, you might have seen photos of Super Duper Danny, Nintendo Capri Sun, and the people I've met in general outside of even the photos. Yo Schiller, Crisscross Media, so many others I forget. I am bad at memorizing names. But you guys are all incredible. And I do want to give a huge thanks to Bandai Namco for giving me, again, for the second year in a row, the wonderful opportunity of VIP. You guys over at Bandai Namco, you rock. I cannot say that enough. You guys rock for allowing me, a person with 7,000 subs. If you want me to stop by again for a VIP booth at 2020, please feel free to contact me. If not, that's totally fine. 2 years in a row is good enough for me, especially with a person with 7,000 subs. That's actually really, honestly amazing. But with that being said, I'll just show you guys everything I've gotten at E3. Definitely a lot of stuff because, again, I've been at the Bandai Namco booth itself, so that's a thing. Hopefully you don't mind me making a different approach to this year's E3 vlog. I kind of wanted to be the same, but I took inspiration from Steven Vlogs and Josh Jepson's vlog, so wanted to give that a spin. Let me know in the comment section below if you like this style a little bit better than I did the previous style. Okay, just slight fast forward for a second. I'm not actually in my hometown. I haven't even started editing the whole vlog as I'm recording this section of this vlog. It's just kind of a little bonus thing. But I do want to point out one business card that I found really interesting in particular, and that is Nintendo Capri Suns over here. Now, a lot of business cards are usually they're nice graphically and whatnot, but what I think really stands out about Tim's is that it's not that. It's simplistic. Like, you just have his name, you have his links, you have his artwork, and it's all in a picture of cars, and what I'm thinking is a parking lot, I think? Not too sure what that is, but you take a look at the backside, you see Tim himself, his quote, which is, "We've upped our standards up yours," his logo, and then himself in his Jedi outfit with Proton John and Chugga Conway. So, in a way, Chugga Conway made it onto the E3 vlog this year, despite not being at E3 this year. So, that's kind of cool. I think this is actually one of my favorite business cards. Because again, it doesn't look professional, it just looks simplistic, and I kind of like that about that. So, good job, Tim. Keep using this one. This works. With all that being said, though, thank you guys so much. There's that biker again, or a different biker. At least it's nice and quiet up here. You know what? I think we should end it off with a beautiful view of mountains and whatnot. I think this is the best view out there. My name is Blake, also known as Nerd, and I'll see you either next year for another E3 or another video that I do, or maybe another vlog about a certain Star Wars area in a certain theme park. Not really sure about that, but until I meet again, do remember to take care.